protest vigil, because what it does is it dramatizes the seriousness in the hearts and minds of those who gathered on this occasion. It is also a reflection of the power of faith. I had the pleasure of driving from Washington to Atlanta, Georgia for the trial, and on one of those occasions, as I was nearing Atlanta, or probably midway to Atlanta, I received a text from Sister Charmin here. It was either from Charmin or from her sister. Text me to say the prosecution had taken the 60-year potential sentence off the table. And this was the first time I had ever experienced something like that, where just before the trial began, before the sentencing began, the maximum term that he could have received was taken off the table, and it was a reflection, in my humble opinion, of how progressive efforts that are made by people of goodwill across the board can be blessed by the Almighty. I'll never forget sitting in the courtroom and seeing Shifa's mother every day with her vicar beads in her hand. And she was in prayer. She was in constant prayer during the course of that trial. Shifa himself, knowing that he was innocent of what the charges that had been brought against him, deciding against the better judgment of, or against the advice of attorneys to represent himself in the trial. Just having faith in, again, his own innocence and the faith in his Creator. And angering the judge during the sentencing project and during the sentencing process and what he had to say, and still receiving a sentence that was far below what he could have received. It also, as I'm standing here, I reflect on what took place a couple of years later when our brother Dr. Tariq Mahana was on trial in Boston, and during the sentencing, the brilliant speech that he gave, rooted in faith, and again angering the judge because he didn't show the contrition that they expected he should have shown, and he too receiving a sentence that was, while unjust, far below what he could have got. Again, there's a tremendous beauty and power in faith, whether that faith is in the Almighty Creator of us all, or that faith is in the essential goodness of human nature, or in the essential goodness of a nation like America that has potential greatness but is deeply disturbed. You know, there's a power in faith. And so I would just encourage those of you who are here to continue to have faith in whatever you have faith in, and that is worthy of faith. And just continue to assemble, continue to push, and ultimately we have seen throughout history that as dark as the days can become, as the Quran says, just before the break of a new day, you know, we have the darkest part of the night, but the sun rises again. So be faithful, continue the struggle, and may God bless you.